When two unreasonable people comes together to become a couple, most of the time it's a bad combination. I'm making this video because it involves child abuse. Hello guys, iheonu is my name. Welcome to my channel. Parenting is the hardest job when it comes to marriage. Maybe you are blessed with kids. I want to tell you that you have a job to do. You have to deny yourself some pleasure at some point to be more responsible, to give your kids the best. Your time, your energy, mental energy, physical energy is required. You have to be patient with your kids. You have to also understand the paramount of everything is the safety of those kids. When two unreasonable people comes together to become a couple, most of the time it's a bad combination because one person is supposed to be reasonable if the other one is not. I'm making this video because it involves child abuse. A child can be abused in different forms. No child abuse is to be considered insignificant because it stays in that child's life. It will affect that child mentally. So as a parent, you have to be careful how you treat your kids. Because I remember when I was 2 years old, everything my mom was doing for me, when I'm crying, my mom will hold me and give me corn. That corn is very long. I'll be eating that corn and I'll stop crying. When I was 2, I understand the love, I understand the compassion until I grew up. So how you treat your kids when they are little matters. They grow with whatever you're putting in their brain at that time. There is this couple. They have 2-year-old and 6 years old. They have a job. They lock their kids in a makeshift cage overnight to go to work every night. And unfortunately, luck ran out of them one day. The 6-year-old went to school. When the school closed, he's supposed to come back home. But unfortunately, for the parents, the child told the teacher he doesn't want to go back home because at night, his parents will put him in a cage with his brother. And then the teacher now reported to the school authority. They called child care welfare. The police was involved and they arrested both of them, went to investigate to find out they have a makeshift cage in their house where they put those kids. So they arrested them, put them in jail, have them on bail for $500,000 each of them. The reason for this video is how on earth could a reasonable mother and father consider putting their kids in a cage to go make money overnight? They did not consider the safety of those kids. Imagine if that house happens to catch fire at night, it will affect those kids. What if those kids happen to have a medical emergency? I mean, as a parent, sometimes I go to my kids' room to check on them, sometimes twice at night to make sure they are fine. How could you put 2-year-old in a baby crib and put him in a cage overnight? It could be 8-hour shift, it could be 12-hour shift. That is very inhumane to do. As a parent, had it been one of them is reasonable, They could have said, okay, the wife can do morning shift, the husband can do night shift. They get somebody to pay them while they switch shift, okay? Or two of them can do the same night shift, but they have to have somebody to take care of those kids at night. You consider the safety of the kids, but they did not, because they are selfish. They value money over their kids. So, as a parent, before you make decision, okay, be reasonable. That's why you have to know who your partner is. Unfortunately, you might not know until you are in a relationship. Perhaps you have child already. But try to be reasonable. Think about whatever you're going to do. Think about the consequences. Think about what could be the result before you do it. I want you to share this video to anybody you know that can watch this video. What they did was so wrong. If they are reasonable as a responsible parents, they should have found a babysitter to watch their kids while they go to work, so that you can do your work confidently. You come back and take care of your kids. You can make less money and still enjoy your family, keep your kids safe, than making money to the detriment of your kids. To everybody to understand, your child safety is more important than the money you're making. There is other ways you can make your money and still protect your child's interest, and the safety of your child is guaranteed. Thank you for watching this video, and bye-bye.